So we're going to be playing Pyramid by Fantasy Software. Now I probably mentioned this before, but I bought Beaky and the Egg Snatchers, but I do remember looking at the Pyramid and Beaky at the Egg Snatchers, reading both of them, and now decided on Beaky and the Egg Snatchers. So I almost bought this game. Now I never went back and bought the Pyramid. I probably bought Beaky and the Egg Snatchers when it was sort of like a quiet period and I was just looking for something else to play rather than saving up for the next game that was all the rage. Space for normal. Whoa. These are not good colour combinations, red on orange. And you know why? Because the red and the orange on the C64 is actually exactly the same brightness, or luminance if you want to call it. Because the C64 chipset produces a YUV signal. You'll never get RGB out of a C64 unless you convert it to RGB, and then it won't be true RGB anyway. It's not possible. Joystick port 2, is this joystick port 2? Follow the wire. That is joystick port 2, sir. Right, 1. Joystick selected. So let's put that joystick over there so we know that's joystick port 1, and off we go. So what you have to do is get the key to the door, which is actually a diamond. And that's really how you clear a level. So effectively you get 99 lives, because every time you hit, you lose whatever P stands for. Now I think it drops the thing automatically on this version. I think on the Spectrum you have to press a key or do something basically to drop the crystal to unlock the doors. So really you can keep your finger on the fire button. I think graphically it's identical. Yeah, you just fly over them to drop the crystal. Now if the crystal collides with any of them, you can only collect the crystal when it's turquoise apparently. Oh, God damn it. I don't know if that's the same on the Spectrum. There you go. Ah. So there's a lot of levels. I think it says 100. Yeah. But essentially the gameplay doesn't really change. Wow, you lose lives quite quickly. Damn it. And you lose the crystal if you collide with anything, if you're holding it. So the gates or the doors that you have to unlock are colour coded. So green means you've got to get one more to change it to purple, and then the crystal after that will unlock it. So right, there you go. And off we go. So the game doesn't change. You'd have to play it many times to actually see every single level, but really it's exactly the same game over and over. It doesn't matter how many levels there are. It's a bit like Pac-Man. If you don't like level 1, you're probably not going to be playing it for hours. See if that turns yellow. No, it turns green. So yellow would need much more unlocking, shall we say. I mean, this is it really. It doesn't matter if I don't play the game any more than this, because at the end of the day, this is all there is to the game really. Damn it, I forgot that yellow is above blue now. Damn it, after all that. See, look how many lives effectively you're losing. Damn it. Some screens are obviously harder than others because of the movement they do. Damn it. That's definitely not how you do this level. This is quite a tricky level. So it just gets harder, but it's the same game. Times like this where you wish you knew the colour coding off by heart, really. Now, is this better than Beaky and the Egg Snatchers? Well, because of the rules on my channel, I'm not playing games that I actually owned back then. Not in this room. Couldn't really say. I mean, Beaky and the Egg Snatchers is sort of a clone of Joust, I suppose. It's a tough call actually. I don't think my opinion of fantasy software would have changed that much, although I think the more colourful graphics of Beaky and the Egg Snatchers would have appealed to me back then.